¿Se imaginan un mundo donde la ciencia oculta podría crear gente sintética e insertarlas en la sociedad? Podrían hacerlo directamente desde su nacimiento o ya en etapa adulta. De esta forma, ir poblando el mundo con personas que en realidad no son personas reales. A simple vista no hay diferencia. De hecho, ni ellos mismos podrían darse cuenta que no son seres humanos originales. De esta forma, el mundo cada día podría tener menos gente real y más gente creada sintéticamente. De esta forma estaríamos en la ilusión de que somos muchos en el mundo, pero en realidad cada vez somos menos. Una vez conseguida esa minoría de personas en el mundo, el resto sería relleno de extras, entre comillas, y así sería todo muchísimo más fácil para los controladores, ya que los humanos sintéticos son más dóciles y hasta programables. Las masas seguirían siendo ovejas, ya que la minoría despierta o real no tendría forma de expandirse y despertar a los otros, porque esos otros no son reales. Además, esa gran masa de gente que no es gente real, son sintéticos, cumplirían también la misma función que las personas reales, serían consumidores y acatarían las órdenes de los controladores. Total, a los de arriba no les interesa eso, mientras tengan energía para consumir, ¿qué importa si ese ser sintético tiene un alma o no la tiene? Bueno, escuchemos este fragmento de esta entrevista y al final yo les voy a contar algo más.
Well, our scientists have learned how to make people. Call them synthetics. Are you familiar with those?
Well, actually, we just interviewed John Lear, and he was talking about being in an audience in which they were given a lecture by a guy that they thought was real and found out later he was a hologram.
It's a synthetic. The synthetics, when you touch their skin, it feels like that video, the boys from Brazil. Rent it, because in it, it gives you the exact way how our government's been making people.
Really?
Yeah,
well,
and the Soviets have a different method.
I mean, making people meaning temporary people?
No, walking, talking ones.
Meaning through genetics? You're not talking about that?
Well, let me tell you. The movie shows it, but I'll share it with you right now.
All right.
All I need to do is take 2 cells off of your body, yours.
Uh-huh.
We give them a small electrical charge. I'm just now I'll act like a fertilized egg. If I got a fertilized egg, all I need is a receiver in order to make it. So they were hypnotizing women, said they were being invaded by aliens. And the fetus starts growing, right? Needs food. Well, they can use cows and sheep, too. Again, a food source, that's all we need. After about 14 weeks, all of a sudden that fetus is gone because they've learned to take, that's when the fetus starts developing its own blood supply. Then they've used the pituitary hormone extract that they have, which accelerates the being that grows. And the original technology was given to our government by the Greys. Now, the reason was that our scientists were all excited because we could have spare parts. You need a heart or a liver or anything, you won't have any rejection. It's your own DNA, right?
Okay, because theoretically, if we have overpopulation, we don't need more people, right?
But the so-called elite are selecting on who they want to have around anyway, so if we want to keep people going as long as we can. I talked to the doctor that was working on regeneration of Castro, for instance.
Right.
On the DNA sequencing. And they're just learning about this.
Well, my understanding is that a lot of presidents have already been replaced.
That's right.
Yeah,
I don't think...
They're walking around, they look old, but they basically, some of the people are just
I'll just give you something
copies.
I'll give you something to ponder. Get some old videos of George Bush. It's when he first came into office. Look at the person and listen to him speak. Look at his actions and listen to his everything that's there. Now, it's a lot easier to put somebody out in front to act as a, even Bush did. He had somebody else that was up there acting like he doesn't look like it. Even Hitler had he had his stand. In fact, his stand-in was the one that they found in the ground over in Germany. I mean, Hitler and Eva and the dog and 14 other people got aboard a plane and went down to Barcelona, Spain. You were aware of that. And then ended up in Antarctica or in Swaziland and then died a few years ago in Brazil.
That's what we heard.
I have all the documents from our own government.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a contact. One of our
Stalin
clients.
Stalin asked for they tried to burn the body and he got the body back and so we went different years and the testicles were different and everything else, so they knew it wasn't Hitler.
But is it a clone or not?
Oh, now you know we're going about cloning. Cloning techniques, since 1938 we've been making clone people. There's 8 countries making clones. I have a doctor friend that all it does is treat the clones.
Where do you get your information?
I get it from some of the people that are willing to come forth, and they talk to me because they hope I'll put the information out because they always got 2 people following them and they need to be killed. If I start talking about cloning too much, the people that get involved into that don't go into too many more details, but there is information that's available. And more and more of that's coming online. I just told you, go rent the movie.
Okay, Boys from Brazil.
Yeah, and you'll see the whole technique. They show it to you in different places, so you can imagine what's going on.
Okay, so...
Now, let's go to the next step, because this is the most important part.
All right.
If your physical reality that you have, based on this physical life that you have this dream, is made up of the experiences that is impregnated on your body and in your mind, consciously, right? Your soul memory is another thing. It goes back whatever time that you elected to be in this incarnation for whatever reason. Now let's show you the division on these things. Since the body's very physical, and we just got you making a physical being in a few months for spare parts. They said, now we got the perfect deal. How can we have that work better? Well, if you go to the hospital today and get an encephalogram, what's that? That's the memory of your conscious mind. It's on the CD. Let's download it on this being. Now we got a walking, talking duplicate that has the total memory that you have, because we just took it off of your own mind.
Okay, it's like Blade Runner, the android.
Exactly. The only thing is that it's like this DVD recorder. Sometimes you have glitches in it, so you have to have them tuned up occasionally or redone. And so we take them to Camp David, or there's a wing at Bethesda Hospital to just tell you. If you go down there and check, you'll find the nurses, if they're willing to come forth, they'll tell you they work on those people, and they call them the others. I thought it was interesting. They're people. Remember, these people can think and act, but they don't have soul. That's also prophesized.
Right, that's true. That's true.
Now, we have another agenda that's going on, so you have to be careful about this. There are many extraterrestrials that would like to be in on the game right now, so they can sometimes will come into these physical beings and be made to manipulate them.
I see.
So now you have a combination effort that you have to look at and discernment. You have to discern what the game is. Well, just figure that most of the leaders we have in the world have been bought and paid for or created to think a certain way in the world.
Sin duda un tema muy interesante, de hecho hasta podría ser un plan perfecto. Hay quienes dicen que en la actualidad el 80% de la humanidad no sería real y el otro 20% sí lo sería. Sería esa resistencia, ese 20% que hace equilibrar la matriz. Claro, porque la perfección no existe. Para que exista el bien también tiene que existir el mal. Es un equilibrio, una dualidad. Bueno, los invito a que dejen sus opiniones en los comentarios. Y si te gusta este tipo de información, dale un like al video y compartilo. Suscríbete, activa las notificaciones porque vamos a seguir hablando de este tema y de muchos otros también. Un saludo y nos vemos en el próximo informe.